Disgraced hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs has just been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison for prostitution-related offences.
Diddy was sentenced to 50 months behind bars. Judge sentenced him 50 months and fined him $500,000 and ordered 5 years of supervised release. And before he was sentenced, Diddy begged for mercy from the court.
Voice was shaky and he was on the verge of tears. Offered an apology to Cassie, her family, and to Jane. Heading back tears, he said, "I got lost in excess and ego." He said, "I'm humbled and broken to my core. I hate myself right now." And then he turned around to the gallery and his voice gave out when he said, "I'm sorry, Mom. I failed you as a son."
And he said he can't change the past, but he can change the future. To which the judge said, "Yeah, you change the future in jail."
Yeah.
And then, in 50 months, he apologized to his two girlfriends, Cassie and Jane, who allegedly is 50 Cent baby mama. He said, "My bad." He said, "Nah, my actions." He said, "My actions were disgusting, shameful, and sick. I was sick from the drugs. I was out of control. I needed help, and I didn't get the help," Combs said. Judge said, "We got all the help you need, man."
For 50 months.
For 50 bucks.
Come on, man. No Diddy slander.
I'm not slandering
Yeah,
Diddy.
it sounds like that's what you're doing.
That's the truth.
We ain't doing that.
At Diddy's is expensive.
How are we slandering Diddy?
Right.
Diddy slandered
He's
himself.
not making anything
I
up.
don't think nothing we said be as nasty as what he did.
Hold up, man.
He said he lost all of his business, lost his career, destroyed his reputation, and he lost his self-respect. He had been humbled and broken to his core. He hates himself right now, and he's been stripped down to nothing.
Well, the first time he been stripped down to that.
Thank you for taking that live, because I did.
Set up.
Jason Kidd that shit up there.
Yeah, okay.
Set that one up
Kelly
perfectly.
came through like Kenyon Martin and shit.
He should
So-
be used to that.
Yeah, but he broke down crying as he directly addressed his mother. He said, "You taught me better." He said, "You raised me better." Yeah, that is true. I'm sure she did. She didn't raise you to pee on women. And Combs addressed the packed courtroom for 5 hours in a lengthy proceeding, and with tearful pleas for leniency for the 6 of his children. So that was Diddy before they sentenced him, and then that's when the judge gave him the verdict.
Diddy was sentenced to 50 months imprisonment. Now the government, they wanted 135 months. Oh my gosh. More than a decade. The defense wanted 14 months, which was essentially time served. That's how long he's been in there. When we look at this case, who were the real victims? Because Diddy was acquitted of the counts that involved Cassie and Jane. Guys like this. The Punisher. Poor guy. Can you imagine what he had to go through? Being transported and having to do women like Cassie and Jane while Diddy watched with his iPhone and, did his thing with his thing. Poor guy.
So that would have meant.
So what you're saying is they're right about even on what they wanted them right in the middle. The judge gave them pretty much in the middle.
It's about a halfway
what everybody was
point.
asking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really was 5 years, but since with time served,
yeah.
it's down to 4.
So it's he pretty much shot it in the middle.
Yeah.
He'll be out by the end of the year.
Into what?
By the
year?
holidays.
By
this
the
year?
holidays.
Trump, baby. Trump card.
Oh,
That Trump card. Trump he's fiending for attention off of his ass, so he gonna do it. He'll be home by Christmas.
So you really believe Trump is going to come through?
Hell yeah, he is. If he could come through for Kodak Black, what the he can't come through for Diddy?
I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So
More likely a no for Combs.
I would say so.
Okay.
Well, sometimes he doesn't like Diddy.
It don't matter.
He didn't
money,
like me.
Money talk, bullshit walks. That's what it does.
I don't think Diddy liked me much when I was running.
We'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will see.
So what's going to be the deal with Diddy? Is he going to be in general population protective custody?
He gonna be in general population. He ain't gonna. It's not gonna be like trying to kill him, no type shit like that. He gonna be in feds. So he gonna be straight.
Just seems like every time a celebrity go in, somebody try to look at what just
I mean,
happened.
I ain't heard.
Yeah.
That's Tory.
Yeah.
Tory's in state prison. He's going to federal prison. Two different Two different levels.
You know, there's always somebody out trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, but Feds is totally different because,
like you said,
Feds
like,
is totally different.
They're going to be more prone to keep an eye on Diddy because of his high profile.
He's going around other high profile. That's all I'm saying. So it's not like he's amongst riffraff. Right. He's going around Feds. You going around other that's been most likely been big time in their criminal organization.
If Trump doesn't get him out, he probably be until 2028. Mid 2028.
Good time, good sir. Good sir. I mean, he's doing time now. So what are we talking about? He's doing time now.
Well, did he get out of federal prison? Well, he is fully SCA and FSA eligible because, believe it or not, transportation for prostitution is 100% FSA eligible. So, in order to calculate a statutory maximum home confinement eligibility date, you take the day that he went into custody, which was September 16th, 2024, and we're going to add 50 months to that. Then we're going to reduce it to the 85% between those 2 days. And then we actually start counting his FSA not from that September date, but from today, because he's sentenced as of today. And we add that FSA award and the SCA award on top, and he is home November 27th, 2026. His statutory maximum home confinement eligibility date will be November 27th, 2026, which will be Black Friday 2026. He'll be out shopping with everybody else.
But remember now, this bedtime.
Bro, y'all still anger the fact about what he did with Cassidy. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing. That's the reason why. That's the reason why the whole uproar. That's it. And they ain't never released the goddamn tape. Y'all wouldn't even be talking about this shit. Y'all got selective rage.
The whole point is what the problem. What you fail to realize.
I don't fail to realize nothing. Y'all fail to realize that shit. Y'all sit like here. Y'all sit here. No, y'all sitting here. You want to sit here and want to lay on the side. Fine, you stay on that side. You don't mind that what the fuck that he got prosecuted for was nothing recent. Everything was. Oh, and then on top of that, everybody that's supposed to be quote unquote victims, they was trying to get money out the deal.
So,
one of them did. So I don't know why. I don't know what's the big ass uproar about. Y'all acting like that. This man forced these women to do this shit.
When the judge was giving out guilty or innocent verdicts, y'all are acting like he said innocent on all counts. And that's
nobody
not
said
what
innocent
happened.
on count, but y'all said the ones that want this man to do a life sentence.
Nobody wants him.
Y'all listen, how the hell y'all talking? Y'all want this? Y'all want y'all
about the 50 months he about to do.
Man, y'all talking about that now? We talking about. I'm just talking about overall. So what the hell?
We just.
I have heard it.
He got, but that's not what we said. We said
I didn't say you said anything. So that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna speak on what I said. Say what I said. You didn't say. You're not saying that.
Lifetime
what I'm saying. Y'all said y'all would be happy with that shit.
No, we didn't.
I said you're not listening. I didn't say you said it. I said you would have been happy with it if he gotten that shit. That's what I said.
No, we wouldn't.
No.
You've been bashing. Y'all been bashing him the whole time.
No,
we haven't.
Tell the truth about what? What the y'all telling the truth about?
Who did we? When did we bash? All we said was he was.
You ain't been the main one slandering, talking shit about Diddy. Talking about he need to get what he deserved and shit.
He was convicted of crimes. He was not in Vegas for
he been convicted of some bullshit ass shit. That's what he got convicted of. What you mean, devil? Like, y'all, this the shit that be tripping me out. Y'all cool with that shit.
Is prostitution legal?
Y'all cool with that shit?
Yeah, like I don't understand. I'm not.
Prostitution is not legal in New York.
Who said
if they would have been in Vegas or somewhere in Nevada?
It is. The crimes wasn't committed in New York. Let's keep that straight.
Where was it? Where was it?
It was in Miami and California. The crimes wasn't committed in New York.
Okay, neither one of those are.
Cassidy filed a lawsuit in New York, and the feds pick it up from there. And they took Trump ass bullshit ass lawsuit that people was trying to get money off the man. Like, come on, bro. That shit weak as hell. It's cool. It was one thing. It's one thing if he actually forced people to do something that they didn't want to do. Everybody that was involved was willing participants.
Yeah.
That's facts.
This guy didn't come and testify at the sentencing. He didn't submit letters, at least none that we know of. But the people that did were Cassie. She submitted a letter to the judge. She wanted the judge to remember that she had to go there for 4 days while she was 9 months pregnant with her son, sit in a packed courtroom and testify. I'm sure they kind of did that for the optics, though. She wanted that lifestyle, the fame, the fortune, and the trinkets, and she was willing to do what she needed to do to get it. Cassie was independently wealthy. She's a millionaire at the time. You could have just left. You could have took off. Yeah. But I guess with that, when the power comes, the eyes, you can't control yourself. Now,
was willing participants.
Right.
They wanted money out of this shit.
Okay.
So I'm not down. I'm sorry. I ain't down with all that bashing somebody when we got a crook in the office right now. Listen, man, I'm not talking about everybody else.
He still peed on women, man.
Say what?
He still peed on women.
Of course, and they asked for it. A lot of you probably would want somebody to piss on them, but you probably want to do it too.
That's joke worthy.
Shit.
Well, you do gotta see some certain things Diddy did bring up. Like prior to being sentenced, Diddy was in the process, allegedly, of securing some post-jail events. So he was trying in the process to set up, post-jail speaking arrangements and shit, as if he wasn't gonna do any time.
He really thought he was about to go scot free. He thought he was finna walk up out that junk. They said he already had interviews lined up in Miami. Not just interviews, he had some other shit lined up too. Probably some more calls. Because that's allegedly where the last place he was having them junks at was Miami.
Exactly.
So he was out there kind of on some ego shit under the belief.
I mean, again, if you made it top of the food chain, right? Ain't you gonna have an ego? Isn't you gonna have an ego?
It's a place to have the ego.
Check
that shit.
Check what? We got a office right now. Eagles all over the place. Arrested for little to nothing.
We can't do anything about it.
We can. That's a damn lie.
Wasn't he found guilty as well?
You damn right he was.
Okay, then,
but we
so,
see two justice systems.
We
see two justice systems. And we see how talk about black, their own brethren, and we see how white folks, regardless, they sticking with theirs.
He's being convicted on that Mann Act shit.
Which that shit was strictly created for black men.
The Mann Act is the law that says it's illegal to take a girl across state lines for purposes of debauchery. The Mann Act was written to get one man, and that man was Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight champion of the world, and he would openly have sex with white women all the time. Now,
there's just been a lot going on. Celebrities, I'm sure, are voicing their support. And, of course, you saw 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent was not voicing his support for Diddy. In fact, he sent a letter to the judge on some hater shit, which I didn't like.
See, you should be yelling at 50.
I am. I'm about to.
50 was the one who did it. All we did is make jokes.
He just mad because Diddy ran through his baby mama.
That sound real Raleigh-ish.
Look, 50
that sound real Raleigh-ish right there.
So 919 shit.
50 was the one who said that he should be kept behind bars because he was a threat and stuff like that. I didn't say that.
I didn't say he did. I mean, 50 he hating that. He's mad because he baby mom and she got the train ran on him. I mean
shit. That's what she
wants.
wanted.
50 took to X not long after Diddy's sentence and offered to take his spot at an upcoming speaking engagement that Diddy was in the process of booking before his sentence.
Yo, 50 is wild.
50 wrote, "Hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for a speaking engagement, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available." 50 Cent wrote and included a link to his website.
Hey, y'all.
He was likely referencing the speaking engagement Diddy had booked for next week in Miami.
He just knew he was coming out.
Which the prosecution revealed during the sentence hearing. See, that pissed the judge off probably.
I'm sure that pissed the judge off that shit got out because you ain't heard what I got to say. It's like whatever he getting ready to say.
Right.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
He just knew
That's
he was
basically
getting
what
out.
it was.
His ego ain't checked him yet. So,
Hey, Jeff, thank you.
Who let that slip out?
Yeah, the prosecution.
No, somebody.
Who let that slip out?
Somebody let that slip out.
That information should never. We should not have known about that
The
yet.
prosecution found out about that.
That information should have never been out yet.
He should have said
If that was the case, it should have never been out. It should have came out if anything after he got sentenced. Like, oh, well, we heard he did, but no, that shit was out. That information was out before sentencing.
And that's really what jammed him up. I do believe Diddy could have probably got those 14
I think so
months.
too. I think he would have got out on time served for the most part, or been sent home on probation.
That's what I was saying
I'm
the other day with my
honest with
homegirl.
y'all, and I've been
Maybe
saying
probation.
the same thing from the beginning. Diddy was offering up big money to be let out. If they were going to let him out on just like that, they would have been let him out. I think they already knew he was going to do some time. They would have let him out if they were just going to give him time served and stuff like that. He was offering $50 million.
I ain't gonna say that.
Listen, all I'm saying is those people at that
Still
time.
talking about the United States government.
Those people at that
We're
time.
talking about the government.
That's one. But also, we also know the wild card in this shit. You pay to play. He got the money to pay to play. Watch what I say.
He didn't have enough money to play properly.
You can't pay the judges and shit. I'm talking about Trump.
Trump is gonna
Trump
save
is
him.
gonna let that out. He gonna get $20 million. Trump gonna give him a pardon. Watch.
Trump is gonna give him a pardon.
That's what I would not hold my breath.